Hello and welcome to another Creative Shock Training Grounds. Of course, I'm your host, Mr. Ree, and with me we've got Necrotic Volpixie, and Amy is back for another week. Now, where to start this week? I actually have been lucky enough to go down into any socials and been kind of like in my dark room trying to find online games to play. But, of course, Necrotic, Volpixie, and Amy have been out and about, and maybe want to have some comments about how this week has looked in the real world with players and cards, what matches you've been seeing. So, Necro, if you want to talk about your recent in-store games and what's going on in your world.
Yeah, so attended Luna Card Locals yesterday for the Saturday typical weekly play. Yeah, a lot of players attended. I think we had 8 in total, all up. Lots of new MRC decks being played, but some old ones as well. I personally took down an old Truthful and Faithful deck that I tried and played into, took it out, so that was always good fun.
What were some of the decks you versed or played against or saw?
Yeah, so I played into a very interesting fire aggro Lorraine very first round. Very aggressive, looking for lethal by like turn 2, turn 3.
Wow.
Lots of automatons and fire damage coming out from like manic zealots and stuff like that. But yeah, and saw a very interesting in the final round, a Wind Diana that was using a new wind bullets that allows you to reveal wind on glimpse, and if so, the bullet gets additional damage per reveal as well. So, yeah.
Cool. I'm keen to see that. I once was a Diana player. I started as Fire Diana and quickly jumped ship after the RNG of the Umbra draw that I had once, but I do like her. Volpixie has been dominating the scene in the online games. I'm sure has been striking fear in her enemies of their Fire Xander across Yeti games. I believe she believed a world champion. Was that true on the recent games, Green?
I versed against Jimmy Lee, which was exciting because his deck, early on when I was starting playing, I was basically running his Fire Aggro Lorraine.
Yep.
So that was exciting to verse him. Playing Fire Xander against his Eternal Kingdom, managed to take that out, so that was really good.
Well done. What other decks did you end up versing on the online match?
I versed, I think, 1 or 2 Merlins and the Eternal Kingdom and Wind Automaton allied decks.
It's definitely. Do people think that Merlin's still going to stay strong? Like I just
Merlin
think.
never leaves.
Yeah.
Yet.
They'll always be the one.
I've been chatting to Jason because he's always cooking, and the goal is still to beat the Merlin, or kind of change the Merlin into something better with the new card. So I think Merlin is still in the conversation, unfortunately.
Do we think it's because he's a warrior spellcaster?
Yeah, she, yeah.
She,
It's okay. Yeah, the hybrid is so strong. You know, being able to utilize efficiency with 2 classes is very powerful.
Are there any others that are hybrid? Is it just Merlin? Yeah. Okay.
Just Merlin so far, I think.
What's up? Maybe we need a second one. I don't know. All right, let's set it off to our first match of the day. Of course, it's going to be Necrotic versus Volpixie. This is a battle of wits. The winner, of course, doesn't have to cook dinner for the other person, so a lot is on the line for these two. So let's bring it up.
What's our theme today, Mr. E?
Oh, yes. Our theme today is, of course, automatons or the robots or the transformers of the world. So I'm very excited, everyone, to get out their robots, and let's send it for today.
Alrighty, I'll jump
Good luck,
into
you
this
two.
one. Thank you.
Thanks.
Alrighty. I don't know if they're muted yet. Are they muted? Can you hear me still? Hello,
Nope, they're muted.
Necrotic.
They've left us.
All right, this is always a good match. Do you and oh my god, you're fine. Do you ever fight it out and play against each other?
Me
Before
and
bed?
Lime.
Like, yeah, you and Lime, yeah.
I would probably say we fight it out when he really wants to play with someone and I'm the person that's sitting right next to him.
Yep.
But most of the time, I save my gameplay for locals and now for this because I've got a threshold each week. So my threshold isn't as high as Limelight's, which is never ending.
Oh, so there's no like disputes like, look, you need to take the rubbish out, it's your turn, and it's like, well, let's throw down a game of GA and then
Let's throw down. No, not normally.
You know, unfortunately, my partner's not a big gamer, so I don't get to have those opportunities. But I thought in the world, of couples that game, I would probably slide things through.
That said, I never gamed pre-Jason. Never gamed at all. So here we are now, both gaming. But I also... we game very differently, we've discovered. So...
It's all right. All right, to the game. We've got Spirit of Wind is coming down and Shimmercloak Assassin. Of course, I think this is a very strong... first Automaton. She's pretty cute and I think is a dominant card for the Wind decks. And then we have Fragment, Spirit of Fire. What are your thoughts on these Fragment cards?
I mean, initially I thought, oh, well, that Spirit Shard token's never gonna survive. Something's gonna interact with it. But the fact that it's a Fantasia means it's pretty safe for now. I'm sure there'll be some Fantasia interaction eventually, but I haven't used it yet. I am using it today, so maybe I'll be able to give you a better opinion once I've actually used it.
Okay, I don't know. I'm
giving you my secret before our game.
Yeah, I'm already writing down my strategy to counter it. Oh, here we go. Another Automaton in Zali the Unshackled Blaze. It's an ACL card, so we're getting some ACL cards coming out. Class bonus on attack, you banish a fire card from your graveyard. If you do 1 damage to each other unit. And it also has a level 3 and memory 4. She gets +2. It's a big 1/4 card.
It is, I guess, particularly if you can get all of those extra benefits online.
Looks like here, backup charge is coming out. Materializing.
The half GCR.
GCR.
Just costs a little bit more, but it's how everyone's playing with it.
Yep.
I'm seeing a lot of the backup charger. I think almost everyone I've played recently has had a backup charger in their material deck.
Even if they're not playing Automaton?
Even if they're not playing Automatons. I feel like everyone just wants to draw a card, and popping it pre-recollection means they're getting that benefit straight away.
That's sick. Power Cell coming up, of course, we can see a lot of them today. And Manufacture Cell, this is also in my deck as well. Summoning another token and draw a card if I have Automaton.
Can we watch from the side, Mr. E? We might be able to see both hands a little bit better. There we go. Both hands, both boards. I just really want to look at that Spirit, that Fragment Shard. Wait for its effect.
It's actually got cogs into the animation. I don't know what the cogs are for.
Well, I guess it's from the Automaton era.
Yeah, wait, does the Spirit of Worm has cogs in it too? Have I never noticed this? What?
Well, the different, they've changed the artwork slightly in the ALC versions of the Spirits. The initial ones in DOA didn't, and then with the Automaton era, they did put some extra artwork in there.
Right. Okay, I didn't know that.
Blowing your mind here.
Yeah, I'm blown right now. I'm playing with some rookie. My Automaton deck doesn't even have that. I've got some rookie Spirit of Wind,
I'm going to zoom out. What's our health bar on there? I can only see one. There we go. Now, it looks like we've got rid of a power cell, because we did have 2, didn't we, over there? Or are they just on top of each other?
No, she did have 2. I don't know if she's popped or she's misplayed. I missed where that's gone. Charge Mannequin, I put this in my deck.
Mannequin.
Nice 2/3 for a 2 cost.
I've been hearing
if you can hold.
Good things about the Charge Mannequin, that it's a great card.
It's a very lovely
also in my deck today.
artwork.
I think probably all 4 decks are running Charge Mannequins, I would hazard a guess.
Yeah. Yep, I think it's definitely worth if you're going to put power cells onto the field. Who's the, you can see in the power cell artwork there, who's the girl or
Actually, I don't know who the girl is at the back of the power cell artwork. I can't say I've ever realised she's there.
White hair.
I've never
Find
looked at
out.
her.
Then we're playing at home, watching. If you can put in the comments of who that is.
Who
sure,
is
if we looked up the cards, we could see
the girl in the back.
Fanatical Devotee has a really cute cyber kitten on the shoulder.
She does.
Memory 4 gets +1. Class bonus on death. You may banish 2 other firearms to graveyard when you do deal 3 damage to target champion. Hot shock, fire, doing extra damage all the time.
Always.
Mannequin's down.
They're going to bring out the reprogram?
Maybe it looks like past term is past.
Probably going to save it. I've done this a couple of times against some Shimmer Cloaks. Play it before they can buff it with the Power Cell, and then the Shimmer Cloak will die.
I didn't even put this in my deck. I'm going to put this in right now.
I actually don't know if I have it in my deck for today. Knowing everyone was playing Automatons, I probably should have. Guess what? I don't think I've got it.
Either way.
I think we should just leave it that way.
It's a good floating.
It is. I've got it in my run it in my Nico deck currently as some float.
Look at a Pixie here. She's got 2 Shimmer Cloaks. What's your thought about like when you draw like multiple per card? I always feel super sad.
It depends on the card though, doesn't it? Because to be honest, I don't mind seeing 3 Shimmer Cloaks. As someone who played Wind Allies at Ascent recently in Vegas, it was never a sad thing to see some early Shimmer Cloaks because they were units on the board that no one could get rid of for a while. So with their stealth, they kind of are hard to get rid of. But I know what you mean, some other cards.
Yeah, definitely if you're playing against your tertiary. Okay, stuff going down here. Cell generators come up after leveling. Looks like she's swung 2 with Shimmer Cloak and reprograms come out.
So I imagine that's probably to
-3,
debuff
2 debuff. That would kill it,
Shimmer
correct?
Cloak and it would die. Yep. Unless there's a reaction. Favourable win, so giving it the extra health.
Damn! You'd be hella salty about that. It's a nice favourable wins artwork again. I've not seen that. Let's look at promotion. Okay. I don't know what's going to do with the wins. Because she's getting blown over when she's walking.
So it dies, but this damage would go through. Sorry, I'm just talking to Limelight. The 2 debuff counters on the Shimmer Cloak are permanent. So once the favourable effect is complete at the end of the turn, the Shimmer Cloak should die.
Oh, that's the secret line tech.
The wizard himself. He always has the tech.
Yeah, I know. How does this guy know these things? Who is he?
Oh, look, they knew better than we did because they've still done it.
Jeez, I need to play more GA.
I'm one of those people that once I see an interaction, I'll remember it and know it. But there's so many interactions that I don't even think of until I see someone else do it. So I need the others to cook before me.
I'm sure I've told the story a billion times, but it wasn't until maybe 6 months into GA somebody did the creative shock. Is a mage deal 2 damage or whatever if you have fire in your banishment?
Yeah.
It hadn't happened to me for months.
Because everyone plays it in every fire deck.
Yeah. And somebody's like, yo, take damage. And I was like, from what? He's like, creative shock. I was like, what? Like, it just never happened.
Yeah. I always forget that with the creative shocks because you're not normally playing against a mage.
Level up to Arisana here. I think what I really like looking right now from Volpixie is that she's played Tenora, so she's got Taunt this turn, has to be hit, therefore, and then her Foster's definitely going to give her 2 power cells. I guess, what does she have the card that I'm thinking of putting on my deck where you have 5, that you can summon the 5/5 with power cells?
Like the Overlord?
Them. Yeah.
Trying to get the Overlord out, are you?
Get him out. That's my plan today. Summon the dog, get him out here. Let's go. Throw some hands.
Maybe he's a bit of bait though. He's hard to get out, although if you got to really tech your whole deck around him, I think.
Yeah. Oh, the caretaker drone.
Drone. This card
coming out. Do you ever see it played much?
Obviously only in the Arisanas, and do you see many Arisanas? Not normally.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. Right.
But Limelight has been playing a Fire Arisana recently that he's quite enjoying. So hopefully Arisana starts seeing some more gameplay.
I just feel like every time someone's tried to do the Glimpse Arisana, it just never happens. Like, it sounds so cool. You're like, I'm going to get level 3, I'm going to start glimpsing, but like, free card, it never happens. Like, I've never been like, oh, damn, like, you're just short every time, I feel.
I don't know how Lime's doing it, but he glimpses and gets exactly what he wants sometimes.
That's what is it? The veteran secret tech. You know, the more you do
Something like
something,
that.
the more, yeah. The special shuffles they do nowadays, where he counts the cards. I think that must be it.
We've still got those shimmer cloaks. Looks like is that a sweeping talons? We've got
Savage Smash,
Savage
Take
Smash.
Point, Spire and Call, Veiling Breeze.
And another cell generator. So look, if she's going to go down the route of going for the Overlord, she's going to have 4 power cells soon. But I'm not even sure if he's in the deck, to be honest.
Don't know what's going on over here. What's Necrotic doing?
I think he's doing a glimpse of some sort.
Oh yeah, she intercepted the...
Yeah, so he's glimpsing off the caretaker drone.
Yep.
I'm not going to lie, I do hate glimpsing on TTS.
Yeah.
It's a nightmare. There's no perfect way to do it.
I guess for me, I think it's just like, I don't know, the way Matt does it, I guess it's the other way, like illegal, but I like just drawing all 4, quickly pick 4 and put them back one at a time, but I feel like this Alt-Shift see-through is kind of annoying. There you go.
Okay,
Shimmer Cloak coming in. Swinging 2 at something. 2 at face. Oof, not even clearing the board. Okay. And looks like passive turn.
I guess not
I was just
wanting
looking
to
at a card here. What was I looking at? This Savage Smash, that's new, yeah? Floating memory.
It's a new Guardian Sword. Float. I'm running it in my Nico deck as some good damage float card early. It's one of only 2 normal element cards I run in the whole deck.
Do you think 4 for 4 is worth? And a floating?
I mean, it is if you've got fractals and lots of other things where you can still hold enough out in a water deck to respond on their turn. Looks like we're beast souling the Shimmer Cloak.
Yeah.
Effectively making it useless for now. Giving it Pride 3.
Very interesting to have that in the deck. There's some sick plays from Necrotic there. Thinking outside the box of what he's going to throw
at Worlds. I saw Lime ran it in his Fire Diana, really to deal with some of the big Asians and things like that on the Wind Allies matchup.
Yep.
So I think it started seeing some kind of niche gameplay.
So you'd like to see.
And I wonder, I guess, with an Arasana, probably not as necessarily strong early game and wanting to stop a bit of damage from the opposition board. Looks like we're probably leveling.
Yep, level 2.
Level 2. Tony 2B.
Tony 2B. Jesus, do that artwork, alright? Jesus, put a top on that man. Holy.
She's got all of the artwork.
Corinne has any excuse to get a character with their shirt off, I'm telling you. Look at it, you know? That's how she determines the decks. Alright. +3. You're coming in for a big 7 swing here.
So she did lose that...
Oh, she lost the thing?
She lost the Savage Smash, leveling up. So imagine if she had have paid 4 for that, plus the 3, plus the ornamental on the board, it would have been a very big swing.
Then she could tap all 3 power cells here and swing for 2, 4, 6, correct? Or am I wrong?
She can probably off of the... Is the cell generator as an automaton? Yeah,
so
she could pop it there. Obviously no point popping it on the Shimmer Cloak because she's not level 3.
Correct.
There is another reprogram in hand and 2 cards flipped ready to pay for it.
Damn. Big 6 swing.
So I'm sure I'd still reprogram, give it the 2 debuff counters so that its base stats will end up being 0-1.
Correct.
So still a bit of short-term pain.
Look at her deck, like she's for a win deck. I don't know. I never see win decks like a slow build up, maybe, but I feel like there's pretty early damage coming out.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that you just kind of adopt the usual wind allies and just make it a little bit more robotic, and then you've got a deck for automatons.
More robotic.
More robotic, just more automatons. I think that it's Wind Allies has shown over the distance to be pretty viable. Be
Looking
interesting
now
to see if there is any level 3 in the deck.
Necrotic's trying to sort out what to do with all these herbs. He's pulling and drawing. Oh my! He's put a dungeon guide here. That's interesting.
Yeah.
That might keep him in here.
And he's currently level.
He's popping it. Here
2,
we go.
So he'll end up level 3.
Yeah, here we go.
Brings
He's
online
top decked.
the
Good
Inzali
use.
effect,
What
I
was,
believe.
what was the herb that made him draw the card then? That herb saved his life.
That herb
Power of the
saved his
herbs.
life.
That's it. Gardening. It's the new meta. Let's go.
We've got a new friend to the game who's just started recently and calls it the leaf deck.
Believed.
Just thinks there's leaves everywhere. To be fair, when you see
Spring
cards
leaf.
like hide in bush and
Yeah, true.
there are leaves everywhere.
Okay, Arcane Sight coming out. Surely he goes for the... Oh, going for face. Okay.
There's probably not that much point in hitting those 2 units on the board at the moment. Neither of them are doing a lot of damage. Neither of them are doing any damage.
I mean, if she went level 3 then...
I wonder if...
Like, if she went level 3 then, she could have swung with her Shimmer too, correct, at 4
But
health.
I guess, I don't know whether there's some inside information here from deck building. Maybe they know there is no level 3 in the Tony deck. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen any Neos cards, and it's definitely playing like
True.
a Wind Allies type of matchup.
Didn't bring the Neos love just for the extra health. I usually just put him in there just for the extra health pool if I need it. Yeah.
To be fair, that's the only reason I put the level 2 in. The extra health and the extra damage.
Yeah. Steadfast. As long as Valkyrie's retaliating, gets +2. Interesting. It's not a bad card, a 4/2.
Trade it out. Quite like Steadfast as a keyword.
A lot of hands moving. 2 at phase.
Oh, we're popping some more herbs.
Yeah.
Bottom deck
Getting
1,
that draw.
a card. Passing turn. So, if we go off of the math that we're probably not going to level 3, how much damage do we need here from Necrotic? We need... Tony's what?
12, right?
5 health, so we need 12 damage.
Quick math.
If he can somehow get 4 cards into memory, which I think is hard with his current hand size, could get the Inzali.
Oh, this card's good. Claw's coming out. This is like a massive card for these
top level
automatons.
cards into your graveyard, then return 2 automaton ally cards from your graveyard to your memory. Automatons have Taunt, and on death, Glimpse 3.
Yep. This is where the deck gets quite spicy for you. That card. Only just interesting we found is like Necrotic, when he played it with me the other day, was interested that this wasn't an automaton in itself. It's just a regular human, and it is a unique ally. So,
But I guess at least if you're playing it in the automaton, the deck, it's got to get through a few taunters before it gets to him. So he's somewhat safe.
which again, like one of my recent videos I did.
To be awake, so that does mean you've got to keep an ally a lot standing.
And I think too, I always, again, we talked about it in one of my recent like gimmick videos, but unless you're casting spells or doing skills, which don't have to hit taunt, right? So like, yes, this card makes such a dominating force. Like, right, I can start build automaton, start building my wall. Psych, I'm a caster. You know, psych, I can skill, right? So like, you know, that's where I think these kind of decks fall through. You know, if there was something that could, you know, I don't know. At level 3, spells must hit this target or something, you know, that could change that up. But I guess, too, if you can have Amulet or stuff, or Spell Shroud that you can use to reduce damage, you might be in better luck. But in this wind ally match, I don't think there's much of that going to be happening. So Corinne's going to have to get rid of these automatons, and the glimpsing will begin.
And the Inzali level 3/4 memory effect would be in play too, so it would be able to retaliate for 3 and maybe trade out an ally.
Yeah, strong. More power cells come down. Favorable, take point. Not much in her hand here that's going to help her. Lot of keep allies alive, but she just needs to get through here. There you go, swings Claude.
Died?
So she's killed it with the...
No,
she has to swing for taunt, yeah.
Yeah, it's just swing at the taunter first. I think they've just realised that.
Yep. Krenz and... Well, Pixie's up shit creek, as they say in Australia.
So instead, buffing with the power cell to make sure you can kill the Inzali.
Yep.
Inzali retaliating with that extra damage to try and kill our friend there. So it's a good trade, I think. Yep. Keeps Claude alive, and as you said, there's not a lot of damage dealing cards in her hand to get through the Claude this turn now. And then does Claude have a on death effect for the Inzali as well?
I don't think the glimpse has gone through.
Glimpse 3. So I don't know whether we've missed that or whether we missed it or they missed it.
No, I don't think he glimpsed through.
Probably wishes he glimpsed through now after seeing a cremation ritual.
Brings up Lunar Conduit. When you activate an Astra card, put a charge on the conduit. 3 as a spell. As a spell, dealing damage to target unit equal to the amount of charge counters on the conduit. Okay. Then remove a charge counter from...
Can't say I've seen the Lunar Conduit much.
Can't say much Astra gameplay, you know?
No.
Like, this is Astra Life, you know?
Well, we've got another drone.
How many tokens do you think we'll get out in this game? I'm going to go with a solid 1.
Well, we should have been calculating how many power cells we've got out.
True. Yeah, this is a slow
Even
game
in terms
here
of damage, but I would say that the board shift early was the wind allies, but now is kind of board presence is leaning towards Arasana.
I don't even know. What's the board wipe for wind? Is it the hurricane sweep? Would you even run that?
I don't know if you'd run it. You'd need it only does. You would have had to have really. It's only a 1 damage. I think warrior class bonus. I could be wrong on that, but it's only 1 or 2 damage at best, and you usually need to pair it with the level up effect or a what's it called, bulwark sword or something to really get enough clear. For the
It's not hurricane sweep. Well, there's cry for help there, which she turned it onto her, redirected it. And then killed that unit, but then he got to glimpse 4, and looks like he didn't glimpse any Astra. Or he just didn't want to play it.
One or the other.
Turns past. I was going to say, why do you swing with Claude? Because Claude has 0 attack.
Claude has no damage.
Claude can't do anything.
There.
He just sits there, man.
And now, is it the Necklace of Foresight that we've got out on the board as well?
Yep.
So another glimpse 4 available if and when Necrotic wants it.
Armored Valkyrie, Cell Generator, Shimmer Cloak.
Well, at least we've got some allies popping back up in hand, and then some cards to protect the allies. It's close. Even though we're Tony 2 and Arasana 3, we're similar health pools, so...
I think you need to have, like, in Corinne's deck right now, is that lethal in her win con, right? Like, she's got a lot of
heavy
survivability,
swing.
But where's the damage coming out, you know?
Yeah,
where are the buffs favourite wins, or...
Seeing as we've gone Automatons as the theme today, whether she's running the heavy swing, but usually that's what I found in the Win Tony was my real, I guess... uptick in damage in one turn. You could get a lot of damage through with that.
This is an 8 glimpse, by the way.
Okay, is that all?
That's sorry, 7? 7. Oh no, 4. Yeah, 4 plus 3.
Plus
7
3
glimpse.
from Claude, who are glimpsing 7.
Oh, here we go. Lunacia
Dark
coming out.
Boys. And the Lunacia in itself has another glimpse.
He's put all those cards back on top and one down the bottom.
Okay, means we like them. And I didn't see him
Did he pay one
pay
for
for
the
that,
Starcall?
so I imagine that might have been the free glimpse for the free
Once
Starcall
per
for
turn,
the
oh
turn.
yeah. Yep.
And I wonder if he's going to glimpse off of her and he's stacked something in the top of the deck, maybe.
Yeah, for next turn. That's good play. Good thinking.
Or now.
You're always thinking
Who
ahead,
knows?
Amy. Thinking ahead.
I mean, I try.
Got the limelight way.
Sometimes
you know.
that's my problem. I think too far ahead and think about how I need to survive the next 3 turns when I miss
Look at
lethal.
that.
But
Cut to the scene with all the numbers flying behind your head as you look into the distance.
and then I should have just gone with the numbers on the board that says swing for 3, they die.
Yeah, yeah.
So it looks like we have glimpsed off of the Lunacia. I think then we've revealed the Astrocyte. That's a 0-star call. Glimpsed one off of that and drawn a card.
Still, so where are the damage? Where's the damage, guys?
And
Plus
with all
is-
of that,
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's the counter? Luna Conduit, there it is. And we've got another Cosmic Astrosoak
I
coming
think
out.
that was all pre-recollection potentially.
If an opponent would glimpse X, you may have that player glimpse 3 instead and
It
tap
just
to glimpse
stops
3.
those kind of
Okay.
Rye glimpse 27s. I mean, other Arisanas glimpse 7.
That
means that they can only do
Arasana glimpse matchup we see a lot in the local
all
scene.
the time. I'm anticipating at some point a drone comes out here.
Terraforming looks like it was popped from Korean.
Mhm.
I think too, like, how bummed would you be if you've like made this like sick Arasana deck and then like you verse another Arasana deck? Like, it's so triggering. Like,
Yeah,
you're
this
not
is
playing
not why
mana
I
and then you
built
verse.
this
Yeah,
deck.
like you're like, you know, F5. I'm playing water this week. I'm gonna clap fire, and then you go in. It's like first match, you're versing another water guy. You're like, come on, man. And like all the other melons are just like running free. Here we go.
Next time you
Stargaze is
Starcall.
portent. The next time you Starcall card with this turn, copy that activation mean choose new targets for the copy.
Interesting.
Yeah. A fast play. Oh, here we go.
Okay, Cosmic Bolt.
Cosmic Bolt. So deal 4 damage to +2 for each card name in your graveyard. He hasn't got one, so it's just going to do 4 damage. But I guess doubled for 8. So
Well,
she'll
popping
still take 4
take
from...
4, but then yeah,
Yep.
Safeguard reduced it to 4,
Yep, instead of 8. Yep.
and then no cards in hand.
Valiant Breeze comes out. I don't know why she took... Unless she's trying to play it late. She's going to reduce 4. No, maybe he's swinging here. Another 3? Okay. Maybe there was some more bolts in his graveyard.
Well, the Stargazer's potent would have made it come through twice.
Yeah, so double 4 is 8, right?
Mm.
And then he Safeguarded brought it back to 4, but then I don't know what that last...
Interaction was.
Correct, I don't know where that last interaction damage came from. I mean, do they have side judges when they commentate in Worlds games? Like, the judge comes in, Limelight comes in and does the math and comes back.
They had judges. The World's competitors were in a separate room to the Ascent kind of area, so it was a lot quieter. And they had judges pretty much 1 per 1 to 2 matches. The stream table had a dedicated judge, so that they could keep on top of everything going on. Too much for me. I
Too much
judged
pressure.
at maths.
Oh!
That was busy enough. We do have a level 3.
Oh, look, there it is! There it is! She could have swung earlier.
She could.
She could have had lethal. Coming at 4, she would have been bloody close. I'm telling you. What
It
happened?
looks like we're glimpsing again over here off of the... Oh, we're glimpsing and... Oh, we're comet bolting.
Another bolt, so it's
Cosmic
6
bolting.
damage.
Would be for 6. She's got nothing in hand to...
6, and then if he pays, can he pay for the 2 conduits or not now?
No, I don't think he's got anything in hand. But we're deleting the board, so...
What just happened? Was that game?
Maybe we won?
Yeah, I cosmic
was
bolted
game?
there. So I tapped Seer and then I tapped Scope to find the final cosmic bolt.
How much damage did it come through for?
Well, the bolt would have been there for 4, and then with the other 4 that were already... There was 1 in banishment, or 2 in banishment, or 1
2
in
in
grave, I can't
banishment.
remember. But yeah,
Yeah.
it would have been an additional 6 for those other ones there.
There
Yeah.
must have been additional. We were trying to work out during the
The previous bolt, the Veiling Breeze,
yes.
Safeguard.
Yeah, so
Safeguarded,
she...
and then we thought it was
Yeah.
came in for 8. She safeguarded for 4, but then you took more damage, and I couldn't work out.
So the other
damage
one,
came
the portent that I played, duplicated the activation from the Star Call and the Cosmic Bolt that I played. So another Cosmic Bolt came in
Yep.
for damage, and she only
And you
took...
must have already had 2 in... That's maybe what we missed, Mr. Ream. We must have missed the 2 in the graveyard, making it an 8 already. So 2 8 damage. Cosmic Bolts. That'll do
Corinne,
it.
we didn't know you had level 3 Tenoris. We thought maybe you would have leveled up earlier to use the Pride +2 in swing 4 with your Shimmer Cloak. And gone. You might have been close to lethal then. I don't know.
We weren't sure if there
we
was
weren't
some
Yeah,
inside knowledge on the deck building when you brought out
Yeah.
that Beast Soul. We're like, oh, maybe there isn't a level 3.
Yeah.
No, he was telling me to hurry up, so I didn't really get to read what I had. I just picked something at random and went with it.
You got some violent
Oh.
comms. Lucky we had you muted. We want to hear that. I mean,
Yeah.
Necrotic behind scene. Oh my god, the language he uses. So, though, look, that looked like a pretty fun match. We're excited. We were saying maybe with that, I don't know how you felt, Corinne, but you just didn't have the damage to get through, and then of course, once Necrotic built his walls of
Stabilised.
glimpse, yeah, you were just like up shit creek. But
Seemed like
early
you
on,
ended up with a handful of utility cards for a while there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cry for helps, favourable winds, and Veiling Breeze. You had a lot of them.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's time for me to destroy Lone Light's Queen, and
Oh.
you guys,
So
enjoy
our matchup will be a
commentating.
little bit different. We've been giving away some strats during our commentating. I will surprise everybody. I'm playing a Fire Allen, and for those who know me,
Ooh.
know that I refuse to open Allen packs just because I have
that's interesting.
a dislike for Allen. No basis to that dislike whatsoever. So we're going to see if that can change my mind today.
Great.
We'll see.
We'll see how we
Be
go.
good to see.
I'm excited. Necrotic, if you can,
Yep.
you've got lead now. You can share your screen. I'm gonna dip, so you can't hear my voice anymore.
Same.
Yeah, good luck, guys.
I'm gonna find where are we hiding? Where have we been discording?
Creative Shock.
Creative Shock. Yo. Okay, dude, what did I call this? Optimist, didn't I?
Jack, you need to mute yourself on the stream.
Alrighty. So, Alan, interesting choice for Amy. She's always been very reluctant to ever discuss Alan or talk about anything Alan related the entire time I've known her in the Grand Archive community.
Yeah, should be interesting. Maybe she'll just cement her hate for him. We'll see.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about at the moment. It's just going to be Foster at this point. Like, yeah, if it goes down, that's it. No more Alan chances. So, it could be Alan's redemption arc here.
Hopefully. I like Ellen.
Alright, so we've got Amy setting up still. Jack is looking for his deck, I imagine, somewhere. Amy summoning several power cells, 8 in total. She's gonna. That'd be interesting to see.
Ready to use them.
Alrighty, so rolling a 6 and a 9. So it looks like Jack's gonna go first. Alright, so we've got Jack leading with a Spirit of Water, going first and drawing 7. Looking at here, bit of a difficult hand. I think he's already he's still deciding. Putting down 2, 3 for a Harvester Mark II. So Automaton allies that you control will have an on-death summon a Power Cell token. And then we're paying down 2. Oh no, he's thinking about it. I think he's going to pass there. Alright, so Amy starting off with a Fragmented Spirit of Fire. Glimpsing the 6. So we've got some Tamer Automatons in her deck, so I guess it's going to go pair well with Alan.
Can you let me read what they do? Turn a beast ally from grave to memory. That's pretty cool.
Definitely. And then there was the other one before, but she's returning that.
Which one's she playing?
No, she's currently still glimpsing at the moment.
Ah, okay.
So she'll draw 3 more and then 1 for turn. And she'll bring out her fragment. Alright, so we've got Red Slime, an Engineered Slime, Flame Break Chorus, Fervent Beastmaster, Manufacture Cell, a Charged Mannequin, and Bedivere. Very strong opening hand. You can get Bedivere out there with the Taunt, and then leading with a Charged Mannequin as well.
Bedivere doesn't get taunt unless there's another beast or animal on the field.
Okay then. Yeah, good point. So I'm guessing we'll see Charged Mannequin come out with a Manufacture Cell just for the extra draw. There we go, nice.
Yep. That also turns on the mannequins +1.
So already going to be hitting 2 interface. The Harvester, oh no, you might be taking out the Harvester right away. I thought that was a 1-3, it's actually a 1-2. Manufacture Cell, I guess fast playing it while the Automaton's still on the field, just so that way it doesn't lose the value from that card.
Yep.
Oh, and there we go. A Harvester has come back into the hand from the draw just to replace it.
So does Harvester itself summon a cell as well when it dies?
Yeah, I imagine so, because it's an Automaton ally that he controls, so it's dying, so it will bring out another cell. Yes.
Cool. Oh, it doesn't specify that it comes in rested either.
No. GCR being played for Jack, drawing another Charged Mannequin, recollecting and drawing. Oh, look at that. One for Chilling Touch for the Floating Memory, returning 1 or banishing 1 card from memory at random for the turn. Got rid of Flame Break Chorus. Going with the Charged Mannequin himself. So that's currently a 2-3 with the 2 power cells out. And then another Manufacture Cell. So lots of cells coming out in this game. Might be worth utilising the 1 in hand just to sacrifice one of those mini cells to swing a massive amount of damage at face, but I think he's just choosing to do the 2. Yes, so Amy's taking the 2. Amy's deciding what to do. Looking at the cards in memory. It'd be a bit hard to try and find the right play, having that 1 card temporary banished from the with the chilling touch. Okay, so we're going to Sylvie level 1. Banishing, losing a red slime. New draw is an engineered slime.
Ooh. Should probably play either that or Bedivere to get the buff on it from Sylvie's on enter.
Yes.
Is the other one a beast or animal? Not that one, the other new one.
I believe it's an Automaton. I don't know.
Okay.
Automaton Beastkeeper. She's putting that one down. She will be playing the Bedivere. Unfortunately, you won't be. Yeah, as you said earlier.
Won't have the taunt this turn.
Won't have the taunt. No.
But it will be a 2/5.
Very strong. I think she's currently deciding if she wants to utilise the power cell on the mannequin to just put a lot of damage in face right up. I think with the power cell manufacturing, I think using them quite early on and just fully utilising your hand is quite strong, especially if your opponent has nothing in hand to really counteract with it, like a Frostbind that would cancel the sacrifice of the power cell.
Yeah, that's a good point. While he's got a low hand to just use it.
So she's just 2 from each ally into face, and I imagine she'll be passing turn there. Going to Diana, level 1. I think he forgot to pay for that level up. He hasn't banished. Naughty. I'll do it for him. Flame Break Chorus has come back to Amy's memory from the Chilling Touch expiring. We got 3 going down for another Harvester, I would say. And yeah, he's currently open for a lot of damage here at the moment with all the power cells he has on board. You could be coming in for 4 on the... Okay, he's electing not to use them just yet. So this will be coming in for 2 total.
Going to face. Okay.
And then 1 from the Harvester. And I think he's past turn there. Alright, we've got Beast Bondiers coming out for Amy, giving an additional level as long as she controls an animal or beast, which she does with Bedivere, so currently level 2. So she can make use of those engineered slimes at the moment that's currently in her hand. Very strong, yeah. The combination of being able to put a buff counter on the slime when you sacrifice a power cell, and also giving yourself Spell Shroud as well in the case of certain other scenarios and other opponents you might be facing. Very strong combo.
It's only the slime that gets Spell Shroud.
Ah, okay. Yes, it does. So we've got 2 down for an engineered slime. And then we're going 2 for a... Oh, Yum Beast Bonder. So since that slime is a beast, I believe it will be getting 2 buff counters.
2 buffs. Yep.
Very big. Nice.
I bet it is taunt will be on now as well.
Amy's in a very good position now.
Yeah.
Very strong taunter. Okay, so she's going 4 into face with the engineered slime, 1 at face with Young Beast Bonder, and then 2 with the charged mannequin. I imagine she's going to pass there because Jack's going to have to dedicate some of those power cell resources to go through that Bedivere wall at the moment. So we got a backup charger being played by Jack.
That explains why he held his hand before.
Yep. So 4 power cells now. Yep. Unreal. And then he's already drawn for turn. He's recollecting.
He drew for the.
Drew for the backup charger. Yes, that's correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Always forget when it doesn't go into memory. Oh, here we go. So the Overlord Mark III. Additional cost active card sacrifice pulse. Okay, so Jack has 4 power cells to be able to sacrifice.
Ah, that's why he's building them all up.
Nice. So now this has Intercept, Spell Shroud, Steadfast, and True Sight.
Crazy.
And if beginning end phase, you may banish an Automaton card from graveyard. If you do, put a buff counter on the Overlord and draw a card. What a very strong combo that is.
Game, I think, has just swung in Jack's favour.
It's amazing how much it's just kind of changed at the moment with these allies being played, with these new Automatons. Alright, so I think Jack will definitely want to consider putting the 5 into the Bedivere. And then keep his hand to prevent the Overlord potentially dying during his turn. Because that slime is very, very strong at the moment. With Bedivere out of the equation, she still has, I think, 7 damage on board from the allies.
And he's not level 3 yet, so Amy won't get the give a buff trigger from Bedivere dying yet. I think he needs to kill it this turn.
Alright, so I think Jack's passed. I think Amy's currently searching for something to materialise.
Why would he pass there?
Not certain. Alright, so we've got Alan level 2 coming out.
Does he not have enough damage to kill the Bedivere?
I'm not sure what he's thinking. Losing a Fervent Beastmaster and a Engineered Slime for level 2 Alan. So 1 beast and 1 animal would make Alan level 5 with the Beast Bondiers at the moment, I think.
Wait, what does the beast and animal have to do with it?
Doesn't if you can only control 2 or more animals and or beasts, Alan gets 2+ levels as a level 2
Okay,
Alan.
so you have to have 2.
Yeah. She's currently trying to resolve her glimpse at the moment from the enter from Alan. She's seeing a red slime, a young beast bonder, and a Bedivere. So she can continue to build a defense wall if she wanted to, but I think she's going to bottom the Bedivere and the young beast bonder. Unfortunately, there wasn't a harmony or a melody, so she didn't get to put that into her hand. So yeah, 2 level counters, level 2 Alan, and the Beast Bondies is 5. Alright, she can break that Spirit Shard now. Very nice to draw the extra card. So we've got an Automaton Beast Bonder. Does she have any current? No, only a manufacturer cell engrave, so he's not going to be played just yet, and not enough to pay for it anyway.
Cards in hand.
Yeah. I suppose you could play the young Beast Bonder.
Keep building up that slime.
Yeah. And even so, you know, 4 buffs going to Engineered Slime, this could be killing the Automaton directly, and even Retaliation won't take care of the slime, because that's currently a 6/6.
Wow. Does Jack have anything to keep it alive?
The Automaton is actually 6/6 as well at the moment, actually, because he banished an Automaton card from his grave on end phase. Alright, so evasive maneuvers, so currently only taken 4 damage. No, sorry, 6 damage, but the next 2 prevented damage is going to be, prevented, yep.
So 2 health left on that?
I believe so, yes. And she just put the 2 Gumby spawners committing into it.
Nice.
And then that's now out of the equation.
Why did they both go to grave?
I'm not certain. He would have only been able to retaliate against one.
Which was the slime, correct?
Yeah. Alright, so it looks like we're getting a power cell being sacrificed. Well, they'll ask a question about that when they join the lobby again, but Charge Mannequin's going to come in for...
Because that's 2 float from those Beast Wonders as well.
3, and then we've still got a Bedivere Taunt, which I think she will leave up. Alright, so a lot of resources poured into that Overlord, but unfortunately just wasn't able to sustain the brute force from the Engineered Slime. Materializing one of the new MRC guns, the Loaded Thoughts.
Whenever Loaded Thoughts becomes loaded, you may put the top card of your deck into your graveyard.
So like I think that goes a mill card, and it's like a mill bullet, I believe, from ALC, the Refresh Chamber as well, a card that can be played. So we've got 3 down for a Charged Hunter. On enter, if you control another Automaton or ally or power cell, Charged Hunter becomes distant, so she's currently a 4/2. Swinging to Bedivere in the Retaliation. So that will kill the Automaton with Bedivere. However, Jack can respond. No, he doesn't have anything to keep it alive. He's killed the Charged Mannequin. Putting down 1 to sacrifice the power cell. To kill the Bedivere with the Charged Hunter, I guess. And he's past there.
The other mannequin, maybe? I thought Hunter should have been dead.
I thought so as well, but yeah. It's not looking too good for Ella at the moment, with only 3 influence. Nothing on board. A lot of levels, but nothing to really dedicate into them.
Jack's still level 1, right?
Jack's still currently level 1, yes.
So he only needs to do 3 more damage.
Yes, he does, and he can materialize a bullet next turn as well. He'll be able to load that into the Loaded Thoughts that he materialized previous turn, just to help find that lethal.
No, I mean Alan only needs to do 3 more to Jack.
Oh, my apologies, yeah, I see what you mean.
Wonder what else.
Got a water bubble being played. And it looks like... I guess an automated Beastkeeper would be good to play at the moment to be able to return Bedivere to hand, or... Oh no, it says you may return a Beast ally, so it'd have to be the Engineered Slime, because Bedivere's an animal.
It goes to memory. It's not going to help this turn. I don't think the damage is there this turn.
Automated Beastkeeper's been played, so she'll return a beast to memory from graveyard. Returning Engineered Slime. Swinging one at face with the Beastkeeper and passing turn. Reposition fast play on the Charged Hunter for range distance this turn. Banishing 2 floating memory to go to level 2.
I can't see how much health Amy's on.
So 5 currently at the moment, but yeah, 22 for Alan.
22. Okay.
Materializing Cascading Round. Unenter for Diana level 2. He always forgets to wake up his allies, I'll do that for him. Got another Charged Hunter entering. It won't get the ranged, however. Oh no, another Automaton ally say will be ranged, so lots of damage on the board at the moment from the Charged Hunters. So currently counting. So we've got 4, 8, 9, and 10 all up. I think Jack's putting 4 into the Beastkeeper. Yep. And then 4 at face. 1 from the Harvester, and then from the Mannequin. And he's loading the Cascading Round into the gun. So they'll come in for 3. And is he going to be milling? Yep. So Trained Sharpshooter's been milled into grave.
So is Alan on 15 now?
Yes, so 15 total health has been damaged to Alan at the moment, so 7 life remaining. Amy's currently looking at her memory, deciding what to do, just to try and find that last 5 damage that might be able to get her the game. Charged Mannequin, another Beastkeeper, Flame Break, a Cell Handler, and an Engineered Slime. Yeah, she will be able to do 4 with an Engineered Slime and a Cell Handler, but yeah, it's going to be 1 short.
Has she got a way to bring in a power cell?
No, no other way to bring in a Power Cell, I believe.
Oh, I'd have lent to rest it anyway.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I've been disconnected. Just give me a moment. Nope, I think everything's just shut down for Jack as well. And Amy.
Uh-oh. Oh, they're back.
Yeah. Not back just yet.
Unmute. I know. This is. If I recreate it, Kareem, will it put it back, or what's going on here?
It should be able to recreate it if you do. Everything should be the same if you reopen your lobby.
I just
Might
go
be back
create
a
server.
little bit.
Yeah.
No, the whole thing's blank.
Whole thing's blank, is it? Alright, cool.
Well, we'll never know how that would have ended.
Very
play by play
convenient.
there.
Very convenient.
How inconvenient for me, dude, honestly.
I mean, I was just saying, I think it was on a knife's edge. It could have gone either way.
Yeah,
I think
So I
you
was
should
just being like 1 damage short.
You had 4 in hand from the Slime and the Cell Handler, and yeah,
I
just needed
did,
the 1
yeah.
more.
'Cause
Yeah.
I could have gone Mercurial Heart to get 4, but it would have left you 1 short. 1 short of lethal, and so I was trying to decide whether to do that or whether to
I had
protect myself and either
another
Terrafring you, or
I had another
was gonna-
hunter.
Yeah,
So that
or
was
Beast
that.
Soul your hunter.
That was another 4-2 coming in with that Charge Hunter, dude. We were talking about earlier about drawing 3 cards. I drew 3 of them this time.
You drew 3 hunters.
Well, that's disappointing that
like
TTS
my deck
failed
was
us.
running out of steam.
Yeah,
I found it interesting early in the game as well. You had the Overlord out with a 6/6 essentially, and you this Engineer Slime swung into it, which was also 6/6 at the time.
Yep.
How come it survived after that as well?
Didn't I use evasive to pay for 2?
Maybe I
prevent
missed
2
it.
damage?
Blocked 2 of the
Yeah, I blocked 2 with evasive, then retaliated, and then she did 1 and 1 to
but then
finish it.
And my error, which actually changes me having that 1 damage at the end, is I should have put the power cell onto that to kill then and there. I should have power celled. I thought about power selling to just guarantee the death, but then I was like, well, if you're gonna, I don't know, Song of Frosted or something, that's not going to change anything no matter what I do. So I just went for the 6 lethal, but I should have in response power celled to give it the extra 2, save my beast bonders for those 2 damage that would have killed you. But they did not, sadly.
Why did
I was just
these
summoned to
bonders
summon
go to
Voltron,
grave
dude.
after swinging into
Because he had steadfast, so he could retaliate every
steadfast.
time.
steadfast as well. Gotcha.
It's got Steadfast as well, yeah.
Wow.
Retaliated every time and killed everything.
Very powerful
correct.
unit.
Which is why I should have killed it.
I mean, and every card you play is an automaton, so you can just every beginning put a counter on it. It's like an ever growing. And I was like, if I have more of the prevent distancing, I'm like, nope. Or I had that tactical retreat, you could just negate and just let it keeps, and the only thing that's going to hit you is spells, right? So, but I had fun, and that, like I said, bit of a.
We'll never know who won in our match.
We'll never know. I guess people can say the misplays of who should have won or what should have happened. But, TTS has failed us, and that is why you must buy cards with GA. So please go to Weaves and buy the cards. Don't play on TTS. I think you just need to buy so this doesn't happen because it's more safer to play with real people and online through webcam. So, but I think we had some fun today. But apologise how that ended. I think the automatons could be looking pretty good compared to other stuff we've played.
But the big question is, Amy, have you changed your mind about Alan?
Arguably, I was sitting there going, his +2 levels are giving me nothing. But I had bottom decked a couple of Pride 4 cards, so maybe if I held those Pride 4 cards in my hand, those +2 levels would have been helpful, but I was sitting there going, I don't need his 2 levels. I'm already level 3, I've popped my fragment, now what do I do?
You get the flute out and start playing some tunes, and when you get ornaments, your slimes down.
I'm not sure. Look, I probably am not going to change my stance on opening Allen packs because I'm steadfast in that now. But he didn't do too bad. We'll never know if he was good enough to win.
Well, that's been Training Grounds for the week. A few things I'd like to say. Please check out our socials with Creative Shock. We got a whole bunch of stuff. Discord, YouTube, Twitter. I really don't know all the different ones that they use. I'm new to the team, but please check out our socials. Please, there's a new TikTok.
Instagram as well.
Instagram. Please check out those. Please comment onto the Training Grounds YouTube video itself because we'd love to hear your feedback of what you think we could improve on. We're looking at trying to get some overlays done in the future, which will be great. I also have any things you'd like to see played or any comments. We're also going to try and upload our deck lists so that people can see what we play during the day and add their thoughts and bring them into their competitive games over in store and online. But otherwise, another week successfully done. There were no errors. I believe it was a fun day. And there's Lime. We've all seen him. That's the Lime. You just saw him. A wild Lime appeared. It looks like a bowl of cereal and a breakfast of champions at 2:22. But when you're up late playing cards, I mean, what's breakfast at what time? So, otherwise, thank you for a wonderful episode, and we'll see you next week. Peace out.
Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.